Okay, so we were discussing something and you had a question. So, what's your question?
So my question is, what is the significance of writing every day our thoughts, daily basis,
Thoughts and the experiences you've had during the day.
like our emotions and our thoughts?
Yes, okay. So, what happens is habitually a person is engaged and engrossed in every activity of the day. So, you have so many things. You have to get up, do your morning ritual, then go to work, take the metro or drive or something, right? So, you're always engaged in doing something. So, the idea of a person as such is survival. So survival is a mode that is everybody is operating on. So when you are on survival mode, you are not had time to really look what is happening inside you and how you are reacting or responding to the situations in the life. So what happens is the idea behind writing down is you take a time at the end of the day, not at the beginning, at the end of the day, because a variety of things would have happened. Maybe you came to the office, some client called, some staff said something, did something, some good happy moments, whatever, it doesn't matter. However, in this particular section we are talking about writing down everything that has brought discomfort to you. So the moment you take a pen and start writing, now you have become conscious and you are taking a very courageous step to face your situations where you were either hurt or in pain or you were vulnerable, right? So when you take that courage, it takes courage to face yourself. So when you're writing that, you realize, oh, I'm writing all this down, this is what has happened. You write, correct? So means you have had a time to look at yourself from an objective point of view without judging. Once you have written it down, now you have become aware and it has come out of your hidden heart as such or mind. If you had not done this exercise, you would go to sleep and you would as such forget about it. But when you write it down, now you have taken a look at it and say, okay, this happened, that happened, this happened. Not judging what you could have done, why it happened, nothing. You write. And after you have written that down, what you have to do is you have to make a declaration. Declaration of saying, I move all these situations, scenarios, emotions out of my system. Because as a phone or as a computer, you come with a certain amount of capacity of memory. You have a certain storage capacity. Now these things unknown to you are now taking up your storage space. So the more storage space is allocated to unknown things, you have less storage space to do things knowingly. So the best is to keep taking them out and deleting them or taking them out. So you have more storage to work with. So for example, if your phone has a capacity of 256 and you have a storage, used up storage of 240, your phone will not be working at optimum capacity. You will have issues downloading things that you want. You will have issues storing the photos, correct? So your choice will get restricted. But when you delete unnecessary storage, then maybe your storage has now, instead of 256 total in that capacity of your phone, now you have deleted 150. So now you have a 150 of free storage which you can now put things with your conscious choice. So writing it down and declaring it that I move these emotions, these things out of my system is like taking your garbage out and throwing it in the chute and not keeping it in the house. We do that with our physical garbage, right? What about our mental garbage? We should do that, correct? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So every time we clear the garbage out of our mind, we allow to have something else that can come and maybe enhance it. thereby consciously making these choices. This is a very, very important technique. There is a book called PTSD Time to Heal. It is written by a person who worked for a secret agency, and after they finished with it, and they are called the whistleblowers. What they have said is counseling, where you go and start talking about your situations and life and issues, doesn't really help. Talking doesn't help. However, when you write it down without going and reading it again, you keep writing whatever every day on a daily basis. You do this for a month or so. Don't read those pages back. It does a deeper healing and a permanent healing. So that is a very, very important technique. And best is, I would add, is to whatever you write, to ensure you will never read it again. Because why would you want to? Once you have put something in your garbage bin, you don't go back looking in the garbage bin, no? What did I throw? What did I throw yesterday? What did I throw a week back? You don't do that, correct? So why would you want to go and read that? So in order to avoid that situation ever happening, and also to keep it kind of personal, so nobody else reads it, because people who is reading, somebody who's reading your write-up will not read it from your point of view, and you will have to have some explanation and something. So to avoid all that, just take that paper. If you go to an office, you have a shredder, shred it. You don't have a shredder, consciously when you are saying the declaration, I am moving this emotions and situations out of my life, my system, you take it and tear it into small pieces and throw it. This is an important declaration to be done on a daily basis. Yeah, does that make it clear?
Yes.
You think what do you think? It's an exciting and a very simple technique to implement. Huh?
Yes, that's right.
Literally at no cost. Huh? And huge benefits. Huge benefits. Thank you. Anything else? Good?
That's all.
Okay. Thank you.